You know, for the past few weeks, the worlds of Hollywood and Washington have been rocked by scandals involving allegations of powerful men taking advantage of and exploiting vulnerable women, as well as allegations of gay celebrities assaulting young boys and younger men. From Hollywood's Harvey Weinstein, Louis C.K., Kevin Spacey, and many others, to political figures like Al Franken, Judge Roy Moore, former President Bill Clinton, and political writer Mark Halperin. Allegations of inappropriate conduct have been flying. Now, some openly confessed guilt, such as Louis C.K. and Mark Halperin. Others outright deny the charges, and others just say they were misunderstood and meant no harm, but they're sorry if their actions caused any hurt. Now, if you don't believe a person who comes forward to call out a celebrity for behavior that ranges from just disgusting all the way to criminal, then you run the risk of causing others to not report sexual attacks. But if we penalize people based on allegations without corroborating witnesses, confessions, or sworn testimony, we might be violating the constitutional rights of due process, having the right to face our accuser, and the presumption of innocence until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Politics in particular is a nasty business. When people tell me they're thinking about running for office, here's what I tell them. If you can't stand the sight of your own blood, don't do it. Politics is a full contact sport. It is not for the faint of heart. Elections can be upended and lives permanently ruined by allegations, whether they're from 40 years ago or 40 minutes ago. Just before my first re-election as governor back in 1998, an employee I had fired made allegations that I had misused funds from the Arkansas governor's mansion. But ultimately, something really great happened. I got sued. You know, 3 political activists read a story in a local liberal tabloid whose editor still writes outright lies about me, and based on reading that pathetic little paper, they sued me. And I say, and this will surprise you, thank God they did. By suing me, it meant everyone had to testify under oath with the penalty of perjury hanging overhead if any of us lied. And once under oath, my accuser clammed up, then tried to invoke the Fifth Amendment to keep from incriminating herself. Her attorney took her out of the room, and the result, the case was dismissed, an apology letter was issued to me, and the plaintiffs admitted in the dismissal order from the court that there was absolutely no evidence whatsoever that I had misused a dime. So as much as I hate lawsuits and get really worn out from attorneys and legal procedures, there is a reason we have the judicial branch of government. I intuitively want to believe that a person who has been abused, hurt, wounded, attacked, or assaulted, but I also want to make sure that we are sure before we act on accusations that haven't been thoroughly vetted and verified. I don't know if you remember this, but Benjamin Franklin said that it is better 100 guilty persons should escape than that one innocent person should suffer. I don't want the guilty to get away with anything, but none of us should want merely an accusation to result in the destruction of an innocent person's life. Now, it is frankly the messy part of our democracy. But if you are the one being accused, don't you deep down feel glad we have such a system? I think you do.